Students, today our class is on call center, Farmers Call Center in Manipur and Kishan Call Center. Let's come to the introduction. Agriculture extension services along with facilitation to farmers are the mandate of Agriculture Department everywhere in the country. But in real situations, rural people may not get adequate information at the right time and in proper way. Information technology will reduce dependency of the rural people on many actors in the chain of extension system. It will bring new and latest information services to rural areas where the people as users will have much better control over current information. ICT, that is, Information Communication Technology, can easily reach the people in remote areas. People living particularly in geographically isolated areas like hill, desert, terrain, riverine, etc., where the extension workers are generally reluctant to stay and some the people can get their needed information through ICT. Also, continuing fragmentation of land holdings and the increasing number of small holdings are creating challenges for the extension functions from the viewpoint of input supply, transfer of technology, ensuring general awareness, etc. A farmer from any part of the state can contact the Kisan Call Center by dialing single toll-free number 1-800-180-1551 from any landline or mobile, or 1551 from BSNL and MTNL landline from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. on all 7 days a week nationwide and present their problems or queries related to farming. The operator at the Kishan Call Center will attempt to answer the problems or queries of the farmers immediately. In case the operator at the call center is not able to address the farmer's query immediately, the call will be forwarded to identify agricultural specialists. Now, let's discuss the operational mechanism of Kishan Call Center. A Kisan Call Center consists of a complex of telecommunication infrastructure, computer support, and human resources organized to manage effectively and efficiently the queries raised by farmers instantly in the local language. Mainly, subject matter specialists, that is the SMS, using telephone and computer interact with farmers to understand the problem and answer the queries at a call center. This is a functional area within an organization like research stations, ethics, KVKs, agricultural colleges, or an outsource where separate facilities exist solely to answer inbound calls or make outbound telephone calls to resolve the queries or pending calls. Usually, it refers to a sophisticated voice operation services including customer support, direct assistance, multilingual customer support, and other services. This is a new dimension in agriculture extension management, which takes account of and makes full use of ongoing information and communication revolution by optimally utilizing the communication bandwidth to serve the farming community in the remotest areas of the country by connecting them to the best of the agricultural scientific community. The Kishan Call Center is a synthesis of two hitherto separate technologies, namely the information and communication technology, that is the ICT, and the agricultural technology. Both have their specialized domains and work cultures. To optimally utilize the strength of both these systems, it was proposed to take full advantage of professionally managed call center mechanism and dovetail it with the specialized subject matter specialists, knowledge of agricultural scientists and extension officers, so as to facilitate its reach to the farming community. In order to create awareness amongst farmers about KCC program, audio or video spots on KCC are being broadcasted through All India Radio or Doordarshan and private TV channels. With consequent increased awareness among the farmers, calls at the KCC have been increased. Since its inception from January 2004 till March 2014, 149.10 lakhs calls have been received. The Kishan Call Center infrastructure is placed at 3 location levels, namely, number 1, a professionally managed call center, that is the level 1. The basic call center interface with high quality bandwidth and local language proficient agriculture graduate. Number 2, a response center in each organization, that is level 2. Subject matter specialists on concerned important crops and enterprises connected through good bandwidth telecom and computer connectivity. Number 3, the nodal center, that is the level 3. The management group to ensure ultimate answering and resolution of all the farmers' queries which are not resolved at level 2 connected on offline mode. Now let's come to functions at different levels. Level 1. The call coming to the call center is picked up by an operator, that is the level 1 functionary, who after a short welcome message takes down the basic information and the query of the caller. The first level receiver of the call would also fit into the computer the questions being asked by the farmer. The first level operators preferably would be an agriculture graduate with rural background knowing local language. They should also possess good communication skills. They would be in a position to answer a majority of the questions likely to be asked by the farmers. Level 2. The level 2 consists of subject matter specialists, that is the SMS, who are located at their respective place such as research stations, ethics, KVKs, and agricultural colleges. In case the first level operator is not able to answer the question, the operator in call sharing mode forwards the call to the concerned subject matter specialist. The data relating to the caller, including the question asked, is also being transferred to the level 2 functionary on his computer along with the call. Hence, when the specialist takes the forwarded call, his computer also shows the data and question asked so that there is no repetition. It is envisaged that in normal cases, the entire spillover questions from the first level get answered at this level. In case it is not possible to answer, there is a system to revert back to the caller by post, fax or email, or by telephone within 72 hours. While selecting the specialist, it would be important to first identify the major crops in that state and the issue on which the questions are likely to be asked. These specialists should be such that they will answer most of the questions that are likely to be asked. There could be two options available on the selection of the specialists. One option could be to select commodity-wise specialists, that is, every question related to a particular crop or commodity would be directed to that specialist who would, in turn, answer that questions. Other options could be to select general specialists who would deal with various subjects likely to arise. The specialists should ideally be located within a city. They should have good communication skills and should know the local language. These specialists should have at least a minimum of 10 to 15 years of field experience in their respective specializations. Level 3. The Level 3 consists of a dedicated cell located at the nodal office. This would receive the questions that have not been answered at the first and the second levels. Appropriate replies to these questions would be then framed in consultation with the concerned specialists available within or outside the state by the nodal cell. The replies could be sent to the farmers promptly by post or email or fax or telephone, etc. within 72 hours of receipt of the questions. Now, let's discuss required skills in Kishan Call Center. A. Facilitation skills. When a call is being received, sending and receiving emails. Now, let us discuss the monitoring and review of KCC. For successful functioning of Kishan Call Centers, there is a need to monitor and review the various activities of the KCC by the nodal institution on regular basis. The nodal institution is responsible for documenting the daily activities of the Kishan Call Center at various levels on farmers' queries and their resolution, availability of subject matter specialists, call dropouts, and their transfer to Level 3 and response to the farmer within 72 hours. The Department of Agriculture and Cooperation, Ministry of Agriculture, Government of India will review the functioning of all the Kishan call centers with the heads of nodal institutions every month. Now, let us again discuss documentation and reporting. The nodal institution is responsible for documentation and reporting. The officer in charge of the nodal institution will gather the reports from the Kishan call centers or the response centers and prepare a consolidated statement on farmers' queries and answers, crop or enterprise-wise, along with the resolution given at level 3 and report to the Department of Agriculture and Cooperation, Ministry of Agriculture, Government of India through email or fortnightly basis. All the proceedings of the Kishan call center will be documented by each of the nodal institutions and shared with Kishan call centers for preparing a database on crop or enterprise-wise and also to prepare frequently asked questions. Now, let's come to the point Kishan call centers in Manipur. The Kishan call centers for all the northeastern states such as Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Nagaland, Sikkim, Tripura and Manipur is functioned together at one KCC at Guwahati. The KCC for Manipur have 3 ships out of 376 ships of the total 14 KCC locations in the country. They communicate in Manipuri language. From 2004 till 2014, KCC Manipur Center have received 25,865 cumulative calls. The major topics discussed till that are: number 1, disease and pest control for different crops grown in the region. Number 2, good agricultural practices, livestock management, fishery, horticulture, aromatic plants, spice crops, etc. Number 3, vermicompost, organic farming, including organic plant information, etc. Number 4, information on high-yielding variety seeds and nutrient management for different crops. Number 5, market-related information for different crops in the states. After all the discussion has been made, now let us come to the conclusion. The challenges for Indian agriculture are immense. Given its range of agroecological setting, Indian agriculture is faced with a great diversity of needs, opportunities and prospects. If it is to respond successfully to these challenges, greater attention will have to be paid to information-based technologies. With the availability of telephone and internet, it is now possible to bridge this gap to quite a large extent by using an appropriate mix of technologies. Continuous two-way interactions among the farmers and agricultural scientists is the most critical component, which are fulfilling by Kishan call centers.